Well, hello everybody. It is a beautiful day here in the sunny Adelaide Hills, about 25 degrees, perfect, hardly any wind. And it's an auspicious occasion because I'm going to take the car for a drive. It's almost 4 years till the day since I started working on this, so I've got 4 years of my life in this, and I'm a bit anxious about taking it on the road. And I'm anticipating some problems. I've got a boot full of tools and spare coil and other bits and pieces, so we'll see how we go. Let's go for a drive. Come with me. Well, I'm about 100 meters from home, and so far everything is okay. Steering's quite light. Steering wheel isn't quite centered. The oil pressure is on about 40 to 50, which is probably okay, and the water temperature, I warmed the car up before I drove it, so the water temperature seems to be fine. Quite smooth. There are a few little rattles that probably need a bit of attention. The brakes are fantastic, as long as I remember that they're not. I'm going to try the overdrive in a minute because I don't know whether that works or not. But you can probably hear a bit of a rattle coming from the front somewhere, and like a lot of these things, it's going to be quite difficult to find. But we'll see how we go. Brakes are good, but there's a little bit of travel on the pedal. They might take a bit of adjustment. I expect that after I've driven for a while, they'll bed in a little bit. These front brake shoes hadn't worked very well for the previous owner because there were no pins on the shoes for the adjustments. We're seeing the beautiful Piccadilly Valley here, which is really picturesque. South Australia is a wonderful grape growing area. We have some of the best wines in the world here, and this is one of the areas where the vines are grown. So the car pulls well, nice exhaust note. Quite smooth really. My anxiety levels are dropping slightly now, but I'm expecting something to go wrong at any moment, and I don't know why. Excellent. And that rattle's very annoying. I'll have to have a look at that. I'm going to flick the overdrive switch and see what happens. Perfect. Instant. As you will know, if you've been following these videos, I've had quite a lot of trouble getting the overdrive solenoid to work properly, but that seemed to me to, I'll try it again. Yeah, beautiful. You can hear the engine note change a little bit there. And it's instant. My MGB used to take half a second or so to drop in, but not this, so that's good. It's the
set up properly yet. I'm not convinced that the ignition timing is exactly what it should be, but that's something for another day. This is the coming into the town of Healey. Let's try the overdrive again, just because I can. Fantastic invention, overdrives. I just think they're amazingly simple and clever. The driver's seat is a little high. I suspected that with the new seat cushions that might be a problem, but it'll probably bed down a bit with age. It's comfortable. The seats really are quite comfortable. There's that wonderful exhaust note. The engine's very torquey. I find that I don't have to change gear very often. Look. Of course, it wouldn't help if I knew where the gears were. Constant now on about 170, so I think all appears to be well there. I have running in oil in the engine, which of course is a bit thinner, so I might get a few leaks. Steering feels good. I've read quite a few things about Healey steering not being much chop. It isn't as nice as my MGA, which is rack and pinion, but you know, you would hope, this being a brand new steering box, that it all feels pretty good, and it's tight. I don't really have any issues with the steering at all. It feels quite nice and light. In fact, it's a bit lighter than my MGA is. Beautiful day for a drive. Brakes are not as good as my MGA brakes. Front discs on that, of course, and you do notice the difference, but I think once these are set up a little bit better, they work, and they, but they're, I'd be happier if they pulled up a little bit better. I guess, like all of these old cars, it makes you very much aware of the traffic on the road, keeping a distance. But I've got used to that driving my 1927 Morris, which doesn't pull up that quickly and that well. pulled over on the side of the road here just for a minute in this very picturesque location, and the car's doing okay. I have a feeling I have a little oil leak, but I'll check that when I get back. This is a lovely spot here. It's a beautiful day. You can see the grapevines at the distance there, and this really is a lovely part of the world, and I feel very fortunate. I'm going to head back home now, and as far as I know, everything seems to be all right. It's not tuned properly, but it's running okay. There's a few Australian flies around too, but there she is, looking beautiful against the green and the grapevines. Well, seems like it's all been successful so far, and I guess it's probably time to turn around and go home. I have to say this is probably going to be my last video. I still have the hood and the side screens to do, so there may be one still to come, but I reckon this is going to be about it. So I want to thank everybody for watching and for subscribing and for all the great comments, because I haven't had anything negative, and the purpose of this was just to show that you can restore a car without a lot of expertise if you have patience and a bit of tenacity. So I hope you've enjoyed everything that I've done, and thank you for coming along on the journey with me and for the last drive, and I think we'll turn around and go home now.